Right, hello everybody. Welcome again to another live stream here on WooEnglish. As always, this is your favorite channel and this is your favorite teacher. Today we are going to talk again about ways or six easy tips that you can try to make your conversations smooth and will keep them going. So today we are going to see how can we avoid So as I was saying, today we're meeting on Friday or Sunday rather than Friday, as I missed the Friday meeting. So today we need to talk again about ways or six easy tips that you can try to make your conversations, your speaking smoother. We've already started this theme of how to have a fluent and smooth conversation, how to keep a conversation going, how to never let a conversation die. And today we are going to finish that with six easy tips that you can try. We can practice them today and you can try them later on in your conversations and see if you can keep your conversations going, if you can stop your conversations from dying in the middle. Because a lot of times we want to talk to other people, but sometimes we don't have anything to say or the conversation dies very, very fast. Okay. So today we are going to see how can we avoid that and how can we keep our conversations going. But before we do that, let me very quickly introduce you to our channel, especially for new people who are watching us for the first time. This is Woo English. This is a channel dedicated to learning English, and we teach you English the right way, the natural way, the way that you have learned your mother tongue, which is by exposing you to the language. And we expose you to English through daily videos. Every single day, we have a video that we share with you on our channel. The videos are very long, they are 1 hour to 2 hours long, and they help you expose yourself to English about specific topics that are very interesting, like politics, science, biography, history, etc. In addition to that, or in addition to the daily videos that we share on our channel, we also have these live streams where we get to meet face to face and to practice our English together. So if this is your first time watching this channel, make sure to click the subscribe button. If this is not your first time, if you have seen us before, make sure to click the like button above. I think it's somewhere above or down below me. So wherever the like button is, please make sure to click the like button. And today, as I said, we are going to see six easy ways, things that you can do even if you are a beginner, that will make your conversation smooth and will keep them going. Because a lot of times our conversation die because we don't know how to keep them going. So before we start, let me see in the chat who is here with us. Say hello in the chat. Let me see who is joining us and where are you joining us from. And let me see who's here. So Imdad Imdad Khan, hello and welcome. Imdad Khan, I think this is your first time joining. How are you doing and how's life and how was your weekend? Normally, by the way, our live streams are on Tuesday and the Friday, but today, since we did not have a live stream on Friday, so I decided to make it on Sunday instead. And we will test it. We will see if Sunday works for everybody. Then maybe we can make it the official time for our live stream. So, Imdad Khan, where are you joining us from? And the same for you guys. Let me know in the chat what's your name, where are you joining us from? Ali Abdi. I think Ali Abdi has been here before. As I said today, six keys. We are going to talk about six keys or six tips that are going to make your conversations smooth. Okay, yes, I'm very good, and weekend also very good. Before I visited the mall, cool, nice. Did you do some shopping, or did you just go to the mall? And by the way, where are you joining us from, Imdad? Where are you joining us from? Nicholas, how are you? Uh, are you going to SoCon this year? I don't know what SoCon is, so let me Google it very fast, if you don't mind. I'm from Bangalore. Cool, nice. Okay, SoCon. What is that? SoCon is a free-to-peer thing. SoCon construction services. No, unfortunately, this is the first. What is it about? What is it about? Can you tell me what is it about, Nicholas? Because this is the first time I hear about something called the SawCon. I know what is a con. It's like big meetings, especially for like people from YouTube or from online business. But there are others that are real life. Ali, is this? How are you doing, Ali? How was your weekend? I remember you, I think, from last time, if I'm not mistaken. Yasmin, hello. Yasmin from Germany. Cool. How are you, Yasmin? Nice. So I feel like you guys like live streams on Sunday, rather. Do you think Sunday is a good day for live streaming? So as I said, today we're going to see 6 easy tips, easy ways in which you can make your English smooth. Sir, I have a query. Sure. I know English, but I'm unable to make a grammatical sentences. Uh, can you please help me out with tips? In that, let me ask you a question. What exactly do you have a problem with in relation to grammar? Do you have a so you speak but you have problems with grammar? Is that it, or you have a problem with specific lessons in grammar? So let me know which one is your case. Alrighty, so I think we should start, right? We should start. I don't want to yap for too long. So we're going to start with a little two truths, one lie. Hi, Hassi. Hi, how are you doing? Two truths, one lie. So I have 3 sentences for you. 2 are true, 1 is false. Which one is it? Butterflies taste with their feet. So butterflies, they taste instead of their tongue, they taste with their feet. Is this true or is this not true? Okay, next, let's look at the next one. The cheetah, which is kind of a tiger, it's like tigers, but they have spots, is the fastest animal. Is this true or is this false? The sun, Vince, the sun is a planet. So which one do you think, guys, is false? I already see that Yasmin says that number. Okay, I'm coming to you. I'm coming to you. Yasmin says, where is Yasmin? Yasmin says 3 is false. Fastest mammal. I like that. I like that you are a very technical person, Vince. You are a very technical person. I like that. So well, but can you find, Vince? Can you find? Well, I can agree with you that cheetahs are mammals. They are not animals. There are other animals that can be considered fastest or faster. Can you check if there is another anomaly, another problem here with some sentence? And let me go back to Imdad. Imdad says, yes, sir, I can speak English with grammar sentence that I can't able to talk, like verb and adjective with proper grammar. So, Vince, where are you joining us from? That's a very good remark. You are a very technical man, I can see. You pay attention to details. But, well, the claim is quite general. First one is false, second is true, and last one is false. But there is only one false one. North Carolina. Where are you at? I am from Morocco, North Africa. We are very close to Spain. Absolutely, the third one is wrong. Butterflies taste with their feet. Kind of true. And the cheetahs, of course, are the fastest animals, or at least the fastest mammals. Let's look at the next one. A shark has no bones. The sun. Yes, exactly. A cheetah or a shark has no bones. Tomatoes are vegetables. Your hair grows faster in summer. One lie. One here is wrong. One sentence is wrong. Can you find it? Can you help me find it? Okay, so for you, Imdad, well, like verb and adjective with proper grammar. I think your best way for because well, okay, the second is wrong. So for you, Imdad, if you can speak English, if you are a little bit fluent, and it's only grammar, I think that's easier to fix because you can just go and try to fix one by one. Otherwise, you can check my live streams. You can go to live streams, and you will find like a lot of videos, a lot of live streams where I talk about tenses, sentences, how to build the correct sentence, things like that. We do have. So if you can check our live streams later on, check our videos, and if something is missing, leave us a comment. All right. Yes, so you guys all agree that if the second one, tomatoes, are what is wrong? No. Sharks, they don't have bone. They have cartilage. Cartilage. You know cartilage? Like the one we have in our ears. Thank you so much. Yes, second one is wrong. Absolutely. The second one is wrong. Sharks, indeed, they don't have bones, they have cartilage. Cartilage is what we find, for example, in our noses. Our nose is not bones, it's cartilage, right? It's cartilage. It's like gum, right? But it's like it's more solid, but it's like gum. It can move, you can see. The same, we find it also in our ears. So for sharks, that's mostly their body is there is like cartilage, not bones. Very interesting. And still, they are very, very strong animals. They are very vicious animals. They can destroy you in like no time. Great. Okay, so let's move on now and see 6 easy tips that you can try at home to make your conversation smooth. Imdad, please stay with us until the end. If you still have any questions, if the, so, what I mean in that with my answer, of course, I cannot explain everything. So if you can give me one point that you find a problem with, and I can help you with that, or I can make another live stream about that. Okay? So if you can give me one point that really troubles you with grammar. The same goes for everybody. If you have one point with grammar, it troubles you, let me know. Uh, and I will make it more troublesome. Okay, so how are we going to do this? I'm going to give you situations, and you need to make them better. Basically, you need to try to fix the problem. So, can you try and make this better? Someone asks you, did you have a good weekend? You answer yes. This is a bad answer. Can someone tell me first, why is this a bad answer? Why is this a bad answer? And then, can you help me fix it? Can you help me fix it? Someone asks you, hey, did you have a good weekend? Yes. Well, I answered, what is the problem? I answered, what is the problem? Can you tell me what is the problem? Or can you fix the problem? Can you just write a better answer for me? Did you have a good weekend? Yes. Why is that considered a bad answer? And can you guys make it better? What did you do? But here, Yasmin, here, I'm not sure, sir. I guess it's a simple word to explain, but I guess it's a simple word. All right, I'm gonna think. Let me go through this, and I'm gonna. All right, and I'm gonna fix that. Very good, very good. This is a good answer. Yeah, I guess yes. It was good. It was good. All right, Yasmin. I mean, how can you answer the first question? Because if you say that's great, you are answering the second one. You are answering yes. I want you to answer the question. I come to you and I say, hey, did you have a good weekend? You say yes. This is an answer, but this is considered a bad answer. Why? Why is yes a bad answer? And how can we make it better? If this is your answer, Imdad, this is a good answer. I will accept. This is very acceptable, more than acceptable actually. So again, question: did you have a bad week? Did you have a good weekend? Yes. Why is yes a bad answer? And how can we fix that? This is the question, right? Why is yes a bad answer? And how can we fix it? Well, I'm gonna answer this one. So if someone comes to you and say, hey, did you have a good weekend? You say yes, you are killing the conversation. If you answer with yes or no, you are killing the conversation. How can we answer it? We can answer it like this. So, did you have a good weekend? Yes. Bad answer. How can we make it better? I can suggest the following answer. Let me share it with you on the screen. I can say something like this. Did you have a good weekend? Yes, I did. I went to the beach and watched the movie. So why is this better than yes? Why is this better than yes? So, did you have a good weekend? Yes. Or, did you have a good weekend? Yes, I did. I went to the beach and I watched the movie. So this one is better, but can you tell me why? So this is a better answer because we explain exactly. This is why this is a good answer. Why? Because when we answer with one word, it's like we kill the conversation, right? When you answer with one word, you kill the conversation because our daily plan to add an answer. Exactly. We are explaining, we are adding information. When you add more information, so imagine I answered you yes. I did not give you a chance to expand, right? I did not give the conversation a chance to continue. It's like I stopped the conversation. So instead of saying yes, instead of answering one word, okay, because you want to feel that you are really happy in your weekend. Kind of, yes. Like you show that you are interested in a conversation because if you answer with one word, it's like you say to the other person, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you, right? Let me give you the following conversation. Hey, how are you? I'm good. What did you do today? Nothing. Did you have a good weekend? No. Uh, what's your favorite color? Blue. All right. You see, for each question, I'm giving one word. So I make the person who is asking the questions that you don't want to talk to them, right? When you answer with one word, you give the impression that you don't want to talk. I have a quite funny answer. What if you did not go to the beach? You can answer them with whatever you did. You know, sometimes it's depressed men, exactly. It's someone you make them feel that you are not in the mood to talk. When do we answer with one word? When we are not in the mood to talk, when we are tired, when we are depressed. Hey, do you want some coffee? No. Do you want to go outside? No. What are you feeling? Nothing. Did you watch a movie? Yes. Okay, so I'm giving you one word answer. I'm communicating to you. I'm making you feel I don't want to talk to you, right? So this is the first problem I want you to fix in your conversations. Don't answer with one word. You can do this by two ways. You can expand your answer. So, for example, did you have a good weekend? Yes, I visited my family and then I visited a friend of mine. Okay, you give them more than one word. The second way is to answer and then ask a question. Did you have a good weekend? Yes, I did. What about you? Okay, so this way you are keeping the conversation going. You are not killing the conversation. All right. So this is the first tip I wanna give you. Don't answer with one word. Either explain or end with a question. I'm gonna give you two more situations and you guys make them better. Situation number two. Do you like coffee? Bad answer. No. So again, one word. Come on. One word, it makes me feel you don't want to talk to me. How can we fix this? Can you help me? How can we fix this? How can we fix this? Do you like coffee? No. How can we fix this? Is there a way to fix this? I gave you two ways, either explain or expand or give more information or end with a question. So let's apply this to this question. Do you like coffee? No. Come on. No is one word. I want more. I want you to make me feel you want to talk. Unless you don't want to talk, of course. Very, very good. I love this. Do you like coffee? Not really. I prefer tea. This is a very good answer. So you answered and you gave more information. Let me see my friend Imdad. Do you like coffee? No, I like tea. Very good one. So here, if you just say no and you stop, you make the person. So if you just answer with one word, it's like you tell the other person, hey, go away, go away. Okay, go away. Hey, what's your favorite color? Blue. It's like I say, hey, blue, go away. I don't want to talk to you. Let me see my friend Ali. Ali says, do you like coffee? No, I don't like it because it affects my sleep. Wonderful. Chef's kiss. I like this. Can you help me pronounce? No, no, I'm not. No, I'm not falling into this, man. I'm not falling into this. I'm very old, but I don't fall into this. Nice try though. Okay, so again, how can we make, or tip number one on how can we make our conversations better? Don't answer with one word. If someone asks you, hey, do you like coffee? Don't just say no or yes. You can say, not really. I prefer tea. No, I like tea. No, I don't, because it affects my sleep. So this way, I'm telling you, hey, I would love to talk to you. I want to give you some more information. This is not personal information, of course. You're not giving them personal information. Nicholas, my friend, quit trolling me. No, I never drink coffee. This is good one. No, I never drink coffee. It makes me very energetic, more energetic than I should be. Very good. I think you guys are learning fast. Fast learners I have today. Let's move to number 3. Someone asks, "Is it raining outside?" Yes. Well, actually, in this case, yes is a good answer. I would accept yes. Is it raining outside? Excuse me. Is it raining outside? Yes, it is. But can we make it even better? Can we make it even? Can we expand? Can we expand? Is it raining outside? Yes. Acceptable answer. But can we make it better? So instead of asking just one, because sometimes You are on the train and someone asks you, or someone tells you, hey, it's hot. They don't want to tell you that it's hot because you can feel that it's hot. They want to start a conversation with you. Okay? When someone says, it's hot in here, it's very hot today, it does not mean they want you to say, yes, it is. They want to start a conversation with you. Okay? You can say, for example, yes, indeed. It's been very in my city too, like that. Yes, it's raining a lot. Yes, it's raining a lot. Very good. So the first tip that we are talking about today is avoid using one word answer. One word answers, they kill the conversation. They stop the conversation. They tell the other person you don't want to talk to them. Hey, um, do you like, what are your hobbies? Playing football. And you stop. Here, you tell the other person, hey, just go away. I don't want to talk to you. Right? I'm giving you one word answer. I don't want to talk to you. You can say instead, well, I like I like football because I like play with my friends. What about you? So here I'm keeping the conversation alive. Yes, it is. And it's very beautiful. This is Ali's answer to this one. Instead of only yes, Ali says, well, yes, it is raining. And it's very beautiful. Very good. I really like this. You can even invite the other person. Hey, come and look. It's very beautiful outside. Come and check. Or, hey, is it raining outside? Yes, it is raining. And it's also very cold. And it's also very cold. So here, I'm giving the other person a chance to continue. I like this. Is it raining outside? Yes. Oh no, I forgot my umbrella. The other person can tell you, hey, I can give you mine or I can take you with me on the car. So this way you just won a free ride, right? Well, maybe they will kidnap you. Never know. Okay. Okay. So tip number one when you are having a conversation, if you want to keep your conversation going, avoid one word answer. Avoid one word answer. One word answers, they kill the conversation. Okay? They kill the conversation. So today, I have for you 6 easy tips to make your conversations never stop, to make your conversation smooth, and to keep them going. And the first one that we just saw is avoid one word answers. Because when you answer someone with one word, they understand that you don't want to talk. Hey, how was your weekend? Good. How was your week? Very busy. One word. Right? I'm not giving you any chance to expand. But if I say very busy, I had a lot of work this week. The other person can say, well, I'm glad you achieve much, or they can, or you can even ask them, well, my week was very busy and very tiring. What about you? So this way I'm giving them a chance to continue. Okay. Tip number two, but before we go to tip number two, I'm gonna bother you a little bit. I'm gonna harass you and ask you to please click the like button. I think you will see it here, or you will see it down below. Somewhere you will see a like button. Can you click it for me? Pretty please. Otherwise, if you this is your first time seeing this handsome face, make sure to subscribe to the channel and so that you don't miss our live streams. Our live streams are amazing, and so are our videos that will help you learn English effortlessly. We give you videos every single day that will help you expose yourself to English. And we believe that's the natural way to learn English. That's the effortless way to learn some English, which is by exposing yourself to it. So that your brain, you give your brain some time to work out the language, to understand the language, to get used to the language even. All right, let's continue. Tip number two, again, we are going to start with a little situation. I'm enjoying the live session. Thank you so much. Thank you, Imdad. Thank you so much. And I'm very happy that you stumbled upon the channel. I always love amazing viewers like you guys. What's your favorite kind of music? I like pop music. Here, what do we have? We don't have a one-word question. We don't have a one-word answer. We have a sentence. I like pop music. We can make it even better by asking a question. Can you do that for me? Can you please make it better by asking a question? Hey, what's your favorite kind of music? I like pop music. If you stop here, well, acceptable. But you can make it better by encouraging the other person to share too. How can we do that? By asking them a question. Can you ask a question here? Easy questions. Hey, I like pop music. And ask about the other person. How can we do that? Can you give me the words? Can you put this idea into words? Can you give me the words that we can use? What's your favorite music? I like pop music. Okay, let's see. Hey, I like pop music. May I know what type of music you like? Very good one, a very polite one, actually. Yes, I like pop music. May I know what kind of music do you like? Just off with one O, right? One O. Okay, perfect. So off one F. I mean one F. I'm gonna keep Imran. I'm gonna keep Imdad's answer on top of the screen. That's a very good answer. Hey, what's your favorite music? Do you like it? Yes, I can say. What do you think about pop music? Do you like it? Do you like pop music too? Yes, very good. Or what about you? How about you? What kind of music do you like? All right. So, okay. So the first tip was never answer with one word. The second tip is always ask a question about the other person because the other person too want to feel like you are interested in them. Okay, because this way, when you ask you if you ask me, hey, uh, do you like your job? I say yes, I do like my job. What about you? Here, I'm showing interest in your answer as well, right? I'm showing interest in your answer as well. Okay, let's move to the next situation. Where are you from? I'm from London. It's a good answer. I'm from London. It's not one word, but we can make it better by asking the other person. Okay, asking a question. It's not always what about you? I like pop music. How about you? This is a very good one for the first situation. What about the second one? Let me share the second one again. Where are you from? I'm from London, or I'm from your city. You can say your city. I'm from, for example, for me, I'm from Morocco. How can I finish this with a nice question? Can you help me make it better and your answers with a question? Okay, I'm gonna wait for your answers and see if you guys can stumble upon an answer that I want. And you, yes, very easy, the easiest one. I'm from London. And you? Very good. And please, sometimes we also at home also try to work on your intonation, right? Work on your sound, your voice. And you, right? It goes up. And you? I like pop music. What about you? Right? So I go up. I'm from London. Where are you from? Very good. I'm from London. Where are you from? So this way you are asking them the same question so that you see their answer. I'm from London. It's a big city. And you? Nice. And you? Where are you from? What about you? Good. Cool. Well, sometimes it's not always and you or what about you. Sometimes I can say things like this. Let me share it. Let me share my answer. I'm from London. I'm from London. Or I'm gonna use the Moroccan. Or I'm from Morocco. Okay, I'm from Morocco. Do you know or have you heard about it before? Or have you, I think, visit? This is, okay, let me see my friend Imdad. I'm staying in Bangalore. Where are you staying right now? That's a nice answer. I'm staying in Bangalore. What about you? Or where are you staying? Another good answer is the following. Can you guys still hear me? Okay. So I can say, I'm from Morocco. Have you visited it before? Or have you heard about it before? All right. So not always I say, and you, my answer can finish with any question, right? It can be, I'm from Morocco. Have you ever visited it before? I'm from Bangalore. Do you know where it is? All right. So this way, I'm giving the other person a chance to start an actual conversation. And sometimes I am controlling the conversation. I am guiding the conversation, right? I want to tell you about my country. I want to tell you about my city, but you did not ask me. So I can ask the question myself. So I can say, I'm from Morocco. Do you know where it is? You say, no. I say, well, it's a country in Northwest Africa. I can start telling my country. So this way, I'm giving myself the chance to talk about my country. Okay. So the second tip, I think we all agree, is always end with a question. Well, not always, but most of the time. Let's see. Let's see this. Let's see this. This is the last situation. What did you do today? I went to work. I went to work. Can you ask a question? I'm gonna accept and you. How about you? What about you? But can you make it more interesting than that? More interesting. I want you to be creative with your questions that you ask in the end. I went to work. Make it more interesting. Be creative. All right. And this is the idea of these live streams. I want you to explore with English, right? I want you to explore English. I want you to experiment with English. Use English as freely as you want in the chat. There is no judging here. I'm not giving you a grade, okay? You are free. Talk to English the way you want. Explore, be creative, experiment, do whatever you like in the comments, all right? The comments are yours. What did you do today? I went to work. Very good answer. I accept it. It's not one word, but we can make it more interesting by showing interest in the other person. Let me say, my friend Imdad, what did he say? Okay. I went to work and punched in and punched out time. Did you done it or have you done it? That's a nice, acceptable answer. I like the word punch in. We say to clock in and clock out. It's better. Clock in, clock out. Clock in, clock out. It means you mark the day. You mark the time you entered. I really like this. I went to work and I have completed my today's target. Have you done it? I like this. Very good. You are keeping the conversation lively. You are controlling the conversation. Clock in, clock out. Where you have been today? Where have you been today? Bessie, how are you, my man? How are you? So do you understand the idea? So tip number two is the following. Show interest by asking questions. Okay. I'm gonna repeat for people. Okay, nice. Let me see one last answer by Yasmin. I went to work and after that I met my friend for coffee. What about you? Like this. very creative. You give a lot of details, and then you end with a question. So, for people who are just joining, we are talking today about ways in which you can make your conversations smoother and how to keep your conversations going. A lot of times, when we are talking to someone, suddenly the conversation stops. And even when it continues, it's very awkward. You are answering with one word, the other person is giving you one word, and you are like, the conversation becomes very awkward. Okay, we don't want that. We want the conversation to be smooth and to keep going, to not stop. How can we do that? But before, let me see. I went to work and it was very hard day. I'm good, thank you. What about you? I'm very good, Bessie. Where are you joining us from? So, the first thing that we saw today, the first tip is, let me share the first tip first. Okay, the first tip: avoid one word answer. When someone asks you a question, don't just answer with one word. Hey, how are you feeling today? Good. Hey, how was your weekend? Good. Hey, what's your favorite color? Blue. This is not interesting. Okay, when you answer with one word, you tell the other person, hey, f off, go away, I don't want to talk to you, so I'm giving you one word answer. How can we make that more interesting than one word? You can give more information. Hey, how was your weekend? It was great, I visited my family and then I went fishing. This is a better answer, because then you are giving them the chance to say, hey, you like fishing? Yes, I do. How long have you been fishing for? I've been fishing for 10 years. So here you are giving the other person a chance to ask you more questions. Okay, for example, how was your weekend? It was good, I visited my family and then I watched a really nice movie. Oh wow, what movie did you watch? Okay, so here you are giving the other person, it's like you are offering them information that they can ask questions about. The second tip is the following: avoid or show interest by asking questions. When someone asks you a question, one way you can keep the conversation going is by asking them another question. Hey, how was your weekend? My weekend was good. I did a lot of things. What about you? All right, so I'm asking them too because they also want to talk about their weekend. My friend Yasmin, I went to work this morning. In the afternoon, I went to the park and read a book. And you? Nice. So, my friend Yasmin, for example, is giving us an ideal answer on how to answer someone who asks you, how was your weekend? I went to work in the morning. In the afternoon, I went to the park and read a book. And you? So, this is a very good. You give a lot of details, or you give enough details, and then you ask a question, because here the other person can say, well, me, I went to work and then I went to pick up my kids from school. Which book are you reading? Because Yasmin said that she is reading a book. I can ask a question about that. I can say, well, what book are you reading? And then she can tell me about the book. And here we are keeping the conversation going. Okay? So this is exactly what we want today. I want to share with you ways in which you can keep a conversation going. Okay? Let's move on to the next one. Tip number 3. Okay. Add little words to make it feel better. I saw 3 movies this weekend. Can you add one little word? Can you sprinkle some tiny words in the beginning? Which one did you like most? So someone watched 3 movies in the weekend. What is one word you can say? One word. Before you ask the question, notice here that I asked a question, okay? I asked a question. I said, which one did you like most? Which is tip number 2, and which is a good tip. Whenever someone says something, ask them a question, okay? But is there something that we can sprinkle to show that we are interested? To show that we are surprised that someone can watch 3 movies in one weekend? I can't. I can't do this. I can't even watch a movie in 1 week. Okay, I'm ve- my mind is very rotten. My mind is very distracted. I can't focus with one movie. If I'm watching a movie, I need to divide it into like I can watch it on the span or through the span of 3 or 4 days. So when someone tells me I watched 3 movies in 1 weekend, that's a superpower. So what is one word, very tiny word that I can say to show that I'm surprised, that I'm interested? Is it you who write the stories? No, it's not me, my friend. Happy, it's not me. We have, in WooEnglish, we have different teams. Okay, I am only responsible for the live streaming. Okay, you see me. I correct you. Okay, or I deal with you face to face. But there are other people who deal with the videos, the audio, the stories, etc. We have different the books. By the way, we have books. By the way, we have books that you can download for free. You can have them for free if you go to this website. This is our website. I don't know if you can see, if you will see it, but this is it somewhere. Okay, this is the website, wooenglish.com. If you go to this website, you can download the stories that you see in our videos. You can download them for free as a PDF. Yasmin, let me see your answer, Yasmin. Yasmin said, "Okay, cool. Salute to the writer." So, Hassi, is that a 10 out of 10 for the stories? Do you like our stories? Thank you so much, Abbasi. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Oh, you're not proud of me. You're proud of the person. Okay. Wow. Yes, that's what we're gonna say. Oh, really? Yes. These little, we call them in English interjection. Interjection. Let me write it for you. Interjection. An interjection is a word that expresses a feeling. Okay? An interjection is a word in English. It's a little word most of the time, very tiny word that expresses a feeling. Oh, wow, wow, I'm expressing surprise. Oh no, I'm expressing sadness. Hey, my friend had an accident last weekend. Oh no, I'm sorry. Okay? So these are tiny words that express feelings that we can sprinkle in our conversations and they can keep them going because we are showing emotions. A very important thing to have in our conversations. If you want them to keep going, to not stop, you don't want to kill your conversations. You need to show emotions. And sometimes, because we cannot have a conversation that's robotic. It's like two robots, two AIs talking to each other. Hey, how was your weekend? It was good. Nice. What did you do? I did this and that. We cannot have this kind of conversation. This is a very dry conversation. It's not alive. So how can we fix that? Sprinkle some interjections there. Oh wow, that's amazing. What did you do? I watched 3 movies last weekend. Oh wow, that's amazing. So these are some ways in which we can express these feelings, or which we can make our conversation go. That's interjection. Yes, interjections. Okay, I'm learning to play the piano. Can you sprinkle an interjection there? How did you find it so far? And by the way, this is an example of asking a question to keep a conversation going. That's tip number 2. Tip number 1, don't answer with one word. Tip number 2, ask questions to keep the conversation going. Tip number 3, sprinkle some little interjections. Sprinkle some words to show surprise. Sprinkle some words to show your emotions, your feelings. How can we do this? Can you give me an introduction? Is Yasmin an introduction, Mr. Hassi? Sometimes it can be one word. One word. Like Miss Yasmin did here, or Yasmin did here. Miss Yasmin. Really? Really? I really like that. Really? Exactly. Exactly. Yes, mean how did you? Okay, and you continue your word. I like that. I can say, for example, cool. Okay, cool. How was your? I'm learning the piano. Cool. I'm learning the piano. Cool. That's very nice. Cool. Did you know? How did you find it so far? Very good. I really like this. How did you find it so far? Well, that's a very good one. Good. Did you know it before? Very good. So again, this is tip number 3. I'm gonna skip to the tip. Okay, so tip number 3, sprinkle little words to show interest, not to sow. There is an H missing. Yes, like this one, for example. Let me go back. Yes, that's awesome. That's great. That's amazing. That's fantastic. All of these adjectives, we can sprinkle them a little bit on the beginning of the sentence, and they will make the conversation or they will make us feel more interested in the informations that are being said. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. So this is number 3. Tip number 3. That's Yasmin. Yes. Tip number 3, sprinkle some little words to show you are interested. And those little words, we said we call them interjections. Like, wow, oh no, oh, nice, very cool, really, that's awesome, that's amazing. All these little expressions, we can put them in the beginning of a sentence and then we can reply. Okay? They make us feel more interested in what's going on. Yasmin, you are now an interjection. According to Mr. Hassi, you are now an interjection, an official interjection in the English language. Okay, let's move on. Tip number 4. Tip number 4. Okay. Yes. So tip number 4 is when you are asking the question. Okay, when you ask a question, how can you make the question better? Let's look at the first example. You want to ask someone or about someone's weekend. A bad question, did you have a bad week? Did you have a good weekend? So if I ask you, hey, did you have a good weekend? Here, I'm giving you 2 options. Did you have a good weekend? Yes or no? Okay. So if I ask you, like, this is what we call in English closed questions or yes no question. If I say, hey, do you like coffee? You can say, yes, I like coffee, or no, I don't like coffee. There are only 2 options. Okay? Avoid this kind of questions. And rather, you can say, okay, you tell me what to say. How can we fix that? So, an okay question is, did you have a good weekend? Because they can just say yes or no. And then the conversation is dead. We don't want to kill the conversation. That's our main purpose. We don't want to kill the conversation. Did you have a good weekend? It gives the other person 2 options. 1 is yes, 2 is no. Do you like coffee? Yes, no. Do you like football? Yes, no. How can we make it? How to say will I get a comeback in 2026? How to say will I get a comeback? Well, you say will I get a comeback in 2026? Samai. Yes. But how can we make it, Yasmin? How can we make it a good question? I want you to change the question this time. I really like this. Happy did it. How was your weekend? So, did you have a good weekend? Yes, no. How was your weekend? It gives me an endless options. I had a good weekend. I had a bad weekend. I had a nice weekend. I had an okay weekend. I had a busy weekend. I had an amazing weekend. I had a chill weekend. So when we use WH questions, we make our questions open, okay? And that gives way to a more interesting conversation. How are you going to spend your weekend? Nice. What are the plans you have? Yes, what are your plans for the weekend? This is good. Yes, how to make, good question. It's about my comeback. How to say, will I get a comeback in 2026? Can you explain to me, Samai, can you explain to me more your situation? What kind of comeback are you talking about? Like comeback to life or comeback to winning or how? Larby, Larby, how are you? What are you joining us from? I smell Morocco. Are you from Morocco or something from North Africa? I feel that. I feel that. Okay. Hi, Larby Khalid. So I have two people called Larby. Nice, interesting. Are you guys? Hi, how are you? Okay, I have two people with the same. I'm from Morocco. Cool. Me too. I'm from Morocco. Nice. Come back to the winners, or as I say, my career. Cool. Algeria. So one is from Morocco, one is from Algeria. I'm from Morocco, but I like Algeria. Whoa, weekend. You are making a lot of words today, Hassi. You are create a lot of words. Woo weekend. I like this. I like this. Larbi Khalid and Larbi Muhammad. How are you guys doing? And is this your first time watching the channel? Thank you so much. Thank you. Nice to meet you too. Hi, Jescore. Hi. Cool. So more people are joining today. Nice. I'm very happy today. I'm very happy. So, well, since a lot of people are just joining, let me tell you what we do today, what we are doing. Today, I'm teaching you how to make your conversation going. Because a lot of times we want to talk to someone, like we want to have a dialogue, and the dialogue suddenly ends. It stops. You don't have what to say, you don't know what to say. So how can we fix that? So far, we shared 4 tips. Okay, 4 tips. I'm gonna reshare them again for people who just joined. So, tip number 1. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the follow, Larry. Thank you so much. So, number 1, avoid one word answer. Sure, just score. You will. You will. If you follow our channel, you will. You will. I'm giving you, by the way, just score. I'm giving you ways in which you can talk like me, though I think I'm not that good in talking. So follow us and follow what I'm going to say now. So tip number 1, avoid one word answer. What do we mean by that? Sometimes when someone asks you a question, you answer with one word. Like what? What do you like to do on the weekend? Reading. How are you doing? I'm good. How was your weekend? Nice. What's your favorite color? Blue. Okay? So here I'm giving you one exactly, Larby, exactly. It needs practice. But I'm giving you some tips to make it better. Okay. Okay. So, tip number 1, don't answer with one word. Try to give more information. For example, hey, what's your favorite hobby? Instead of saying reading and stopping, you can say, I like reading. It helps me relax. Or I like reading. It helps me learn more things from books. Or it helps me learn more things about the world. Okay? So sometimes don't answer with one word, answer with explain. Sorry to interrupt. May you know when can I join live tomorrow? We don't have a live stream tomorrow. We have it after tomorrow on Tuesday. Tuesday at the same time you are watching right now. Okay. Tip number 2 is the following. Tip number 2: show interest by asking questions. When you talk, at the end, ask a question. For example, hey, how was your day? My day was very good. I was very busy. What about you? So here I'm asking you a question. I understand. Khalid, I understand. I understand. But again, it's with practice. It's with practice. You need to practice. You need to force yourself sometimes to speak. I have another live stream in which I shared 3 easy ways in which you can force yourself to speak, even when you don't have someone to talk to. Sometimes we don't have someone to talk to, and this is a problem. I'm going to share with you later where to find the video. I'm going to share it with you later on. All right. What is tip number 3? Let me see what is tip number 3. Tip number 3 is the following. Sprinkle little words to show interest. What do I mean by little words? It's what we call in English interjection. Interjection. What is an interjection? Interjection is wow. So for example, someone tells you, I'm learning the piano. Don't say nice. Say, wow, that's nice. This is better. It has more feelings to it. Or, my friend had a bad accident last week. You don't say just, I'm sorry. Say, oh no, I'm sorry for that. Right? You show more emotion by using those little words that we call interjection, like, oh, wow. You can say, really? I watched 3 movies last night. Really? That's amazing. Right? So you use interjections to show emotions. The next one that we are talking about now is the following. Avoid yes/no questions. Avoid yes/no questions. What do I mean by that? This is what I mean. For example, someone is talking about their job. So if I ask you, is your job difficult? Is your job difficult? This is a yes/no question. Is your job difficult? Yes, it is difficult, or no, it's not difficult. So how can we make this more interesting? Can you help me? I'm going to give you this exercise. So how can we make this question better? How can we make this question not yes, no, but an open question? How can we make it like that? Because if I say, is your job difficult? You are going to say yes or no. So the conversation is going to die. We don't want the conversation to die. We don't want the conversation to die. So instead of, is your job difficult? Can you make this question more open? Not yes, no. More open. Very good. I like this. Larby Khalid. Yes. I can say, for example, could you tell me about your job? So I mean, giving the other person more freedom to talk about whatever they like. They can talk about what they like, what they don't like. They can talk about their routine. They can talk about their boss. They can talk about their colleagues. Could you tell me about your job? This is better than, do you like your job? Yes, I do like my job. Right? And then the conversation stops. I'm not sure. Well, your friend Larby did a good job. You can check his answer. How do you find your job? How do you find your job? And then you give them the freedom. They can say, I find it difficult. I find it easy. I find it enjoyable. I find it boring. This is another one. If you want the conversation to talk about difficulties, you can say, what do you find difficult about your job? They can say, well, the thing I find difficult about my job is dealing with my boss. And then they can start talking about their boss. How do you make your living? This is a question about job, but we can accept it. Is your job attractive to you? Would you marry your job if your job was a woman? I'm just kidding. So this is a good question as well. Okay, nice. Yes, avoid yes no question when you are having a conversation. Don't ask the other person yes or no. Hey, do you like summer? Hey, do you like summer? Do you like summer? And then they say, yes, I like summer. Or, no, I don't like summer. Well, you killed the conversation. Congratulations. You killed the conversation because you will just say, yes, I like it. And then the conversation is gone. And then you will hear crickets. So, how can we make it better? Well, what is your favorite season? Here, you give them more freedom. How do you manage your work at your job? How do you manage your day? How do you manage your work? Being far from Yasmin is the most difficult part. Okay. We're moving to a little awkward zone. All right. So, tip number 5. Tip number 5. Okay. Yes, this is the nice one. So, sometimes sometimes to make your answer very good is you repeat what the other person said. Okay, you repeat it. This is a very nice tip. Okay, for example, I'm going to Japan next month. Japan, that sounds amazing. So here, instead of the interjection, wow, or oh no, or that's cool, you just repeat one word. You say, Japan? I've never heard of that country before. Japan? Why did you choose that country? Right? Japan? Do you speak Japanese? So you repeat one word and then you ask a question or then you reply. Okay? Repeat one word. Repeat one word. Let's see. How can we do that? Let's see. I feel very tired today. Can you repeat one word? Repeat the most important word. And then finish with the question. Wow. So you didn't sleep well. That's an interjection. Can you just repeat a word? Repeat the word. Because sometimes maybe you don't know which interjection you should use. So just take one word from what they said and repeat it to them. Because by the way, this also, when you repeat what the other person said, you also show them that you are listening. I watched 3 movies last night. 3 movies? What were the titles? Right? So I'm repeating to you what you said to make sure that I understood you and also to show you that I'm listening to you. Yesterday, I visited my grandfather. Your grandfather? Is he still alive? How old is he? Right? So I'm repeating to you what you said, and then I follow that up with a question. Tired? That's it. Tired? Tired? What's that? Is that food? Tired? So you didn't sleep well, right? So again, you repeat to them one word or the most important word they said, they repeat it to them to show them that you are listening. Or sometimes, sometimes this also helps you avoid misunderstanding. Sometimes you don't understand what they said. So when you repeat it, they correct you. For example, I watched 3 movies last night. 2 movies? That's too much. I didn't say 2 movies, 3 movies, not just 2. Right? So if you repeat sometimes, you can show the other person that you understand them. And also, you help them see if you understand them or no. Okay? So let's go back. Okay. This pizza is delicious. Your turn. So can you help me here? Repeat the most important word and then finish with an answer. For example, this pizza is delicious. I love spaghetti more. How can we make that nicer, better? Better answer. How can we do that? A very simple tip. Very simple tip. Just repeat the most important word they said. Hey, I'm visiting Japan next month. Japan? Why did you choose that country? Exact. I like it. Well, here we go. Here we go. Let me go back. Here we go. Nice. Delicious? I don't think so. I love the spaghetti more. Delicious? I love the spaghetti more. Or we can say pizza. I love the spaghetti more. You can pick any word you want, but just to make sure that it's an important word, right? An important word. And repeat it to the other person. Very easy trick, by the way. Very easy. Hey, I visited the zoo last weekend. The zoo? You like animals? Yes, I do. All right. So when you repeat to them the word, you tell them, "Hey, I'm listening to you. I'm paying attention to what you say." Right? I'm interested in what you are sharing with me. So tip number 5 is repeat important words. When someone speaks to you, repeat to them the most important word and then answer. I am the zoo. It's a dangerous place to be in. I like that, Larvae. Yes. So I can say, for example, I'm going to study German. I'm going to study German next week, or I'm going to start learning German. German, it's a quite difficult language. All right. So you repeat to them the word and then you ask them a question, or you just answer. You just say something. But before, repeat to them the most important word they said. Okay? I hope this tip is clear for you guys. because I'm going to move to the last tip for today, tip number 6. Okay, so let's see. Someone says, I think summer is the best season. Bad answer. No, it's not. Summer is terrible. I like summer. I don't like summer. What the hell? Summer is the worst. So here I'm disagreeing with the other person. Okay, I'm disagreeing with the other person. How can I disagree politely? Let's see. So instead of saying no, it's not. Summer is. I can say I see what you mean, but I actually prefer autumn. So here, don't disagree aggressively. Don't say, hey, someone comes to you and say, I like coffee. Coffee, that's the worst drink ever. I prefer tea. Well, this is a very bad answer. Why? Because you are demeaning the other person. You are making the other person feel like they are very bad. But instead, you can say, oh, wow, nice. Coffee is a nice drink, but I prefer tea. Okay? Coffee is a nice drink, but I prefer tea. Here I disagree with you, but I disagree with you politely. Never, never say something bad about the other person or what they like. Tell them you understand and then disagree. Tell them you understand and then disagree. I like Real Madrid. Real Madrid is a nice team, but I prefer Barcelona, for example. Okay? Or I am a big fan of Manchester United. Manchester United is a very powerful team, but I like Real Madrid, for example. I don't watch football, by the way. Don't hate me. For me, summer is not my favorite season. I prefer winter. This is a very good one, right? For me, summer is not a very good season. I prefer winter. So always when you disagree, show that you understand and then say but. Okay, so let's practice that. Someone says that new movie was boring. A very bad, impolite is to say you are wrong. It was amazing. You are wrong. Your opinion is trash. Don't say that ever again. Your opinion is very wrong. Your opinion is bad. I don't like your opinion. Are these nice answers? Of course they are not. So how can we make them better? How can you make this one better? You're wrong. It was amazing. Well, it's taste. It's about taste. It's about opinion. You can like the movie. I cannot like it. You cannot like the movie. I can like it. So this is a matter of taste. But how can we disagree in a nice, polite way? The new movie was boring. You're wrong. It was amazing. This is an answer. Well, it is a legit answer, but it's not polite. You completely like you just say your opinion does not matter. Okay? But everyone's opinion matters. So how can we fix this? Can you help me fix it? How can we disagree in a nicer way? As I see, the movie was good. As I see, the movie was good. Yes, this one, okay. As I see it, like from my point of view, the movie was nice. Really? I don't think so. I actually enjoyed it. That's a very good answer. Really? I don't think so. Or, I see. I see your point, but I really enjoyed it. This is another answer. I see your point, but I really enjoyed it. Okay, so when you disagree with someone, disagree with them in a polite way, right? Don't just like say, "Hey, your opinion is trash, and you should just stop giving us your opinion." I disagree with your opinion. It was good. Yes, this is a nice one. This is a direct one, but it's a nice one, right? This is a nice one. It's better than you are wrong. Your opinion is not correct. I have a different opinion. I thought it was exciting. Nice. So great. So I want to repeat now what we have seen so far. So today we talked about 6 tips that will make your conversation smooth and will keep them going. Number 1, don't answer in one word. Number two, when you finish your answer, ask a question. Number three, sprinkle some little words that we call interjections like wow, nice, great. Number five, is that number five or number three? Number five. Yes, number five. Number five, and please correct me if I'm wrong. I'm very bad at math. Number five, repeat the most important word they said. I bought a new car. A new car? What brand is it? Okay, so repeat for them the most important word. And finally, if you want to disagree, disagree in a nice way. Explain to the other person that you understand them and then give your different opinion. I like coffee. That's understandable. A lot of people like coffee, but I prefer tea. Okay, you understand, and then you disagree with them. In a movie will be amazing as long as you. Oh my god. Oh my god. I understand, but I enjoyed that movie a lot. So with this, guys, we arrived to the end of this live stream. I wish you a great beginning of the week tomorrow. Go get some sleep. Don't stay up late today. Tomorrow you have work. You are waking up early. I just need to remind you, okay, that tomorrow you have work. Tomorrow is Monday, the most hated day of the week. Take care of yourselves and see you on